Hi guys, I want to do a quick run through of what we will need to work on for rendering. I've got it all stacked up here, so I'm sorry it's a bit of a mess. For starters, you might want a hand lettering guide if you have lost your Ames lettering guide, and I like the way it works for good straight lines in a consistent spacing. Also, you should already have your drafting dots. I don't have my work scale. This is my old-fashioned wooden scale. It works just fine. You should also have your eraser shield, set of triangles, big or small. You should still have your pencil sharpener. So obviously you need pencils. All of the markers that you have, go ahead and pull them out. Make sure they still work. As you know, I have a collection of weird ones. You probably also have some pencils, some markers, fine liners. You can also use a fine line Sharpie as well, and your detail eraser. Things that you might not have are, this does really nice circles. You can hold it in place and make circles. Dog chewed it. I also have water pens. I think I've shown these to y'all before. You see it just puts water down and it'll mix on things. This one has alcohol in it. This wider one has actual water in it, and you can squeeze it because it's soft to get more water out of it. Also, if you want to use real watercolors, then you probably need something like this. This is my portable water palette that I use. I've just put different colors, and I put a lot of colors. Sometimes I've got two in one hole, like here, two blues. And this is just my plain mixing area that I use, and I don't ever clean it because sometimes I want to pick up these colors again. Now, the easiest way to do the watercolors is with these watercolor pencils. I have a couple of sets here because I like to buy them at estate sales because people don't tend to use them. This one is Derwent. It's a British company, and it's 24. I think that's important to note because you get more shades of browns in it, and we use a lot of browns in what we do. Also, we'll be able to alter different things with maybe doing marbles. Also, you have a white in this set. You might think, why would I use white if I'm using white paper? This can put a highlight on a marker, and then you can blend it out with your pen. So a white is a really good one to have. This Derwent set you will find on Amazon. It's not going to have the same picture on it, but it is a 24 pack, and I believe it's like $35. This is a different set. Again, the estate sale sticker's even still on it. Crayon d'Arche is still a good set. Dog chewed. I get it every time. And note that any of these have a little picture of a paintbrush on it. Let me get this a little closer to the camera so y'all can see. Where's my camera? Y'all can see that it has a little paintbrush on it, and that lets you know that even though it looks just like a regular pencil, that you can also use it for watercolors. I pick these up wherever I can, so I have some probably higher end ones. I'm not really sure. I bought them one at a time at a art store. Again, they have the little picture of the paintbrush on it. So these again are Derwent graphic tints. I also have the Derwent watercolor pencils. This is just an indigo. Two white ones. These probably came from an estate sale. But again, they have either they say on them that they are water. This one is an aquarelle, or they have a picture of the paintbrush. This one actually tells you that it's a watercolor on there. Another size of brush pen. This one again, dog chewed. So all of these lets us get to here, which is working on a portable drafting table. This is one I've had for years. It happens to be a Koh-i-Noor, but this one isn't produced anymore by Koh-i-Noor. I checked on Amazon. But why you would want this is this bar moves. So it works like your T-square, and it locks in place. So I can use my triangle to ride along that as well. The other part that I like about this one, the T comes off, and I can slip paper in here. Not a good example. Slip paper in here, and the paper is locked in here. So I don't have to use as many drafting dots on it, but it's a good clean surface. If I'd rather have my thing run this way, I can, so it works for both right and left-handed people. Again, that appeals to me as a lefty. The one that I found on Amazon, I just checked for y'all, is a brand I've never heard of before, and there's one version that's like 50 bucks. I think that's too much. The other version is, again, about 30 or 35, somewhere in there, and it is a metric, which means, you know, the measurements here and on the bar and here are going to be in metric. I don't care. We use we use scales whenever we're measuring anything. So I really don't think the numeric values that are on it is worth $20, because it really doesn't matter. We don't really use that part. We use these kinds of things whenever we're doing measuring. So I would save 20 bucks if I was thinking about getting this. Usually they come in a nice case. It is flimsy plastic. It's not like a hardwood board, but you don't have to get one of these. You can use a table with a straight and edge and use your T-square as well. Or you should probably have your tiny T's. And then you still have all of your old triangles that you've used. These triangles I have had for probably 20 years. So this is kind of a starter on what you will want to have in place for the videos that I'll be doing with y'all for rendering. And I wanted to go ahead and let y'all know what you will need now so that y'all can go ahead and order it or hunt it down in your house. And I looked on Michael's, in case you're thinking I'll just run out to the store. Michael's cost for this 24 set $66. And it was like $35 on Amazon. So Amazon is a much better price. The shipping ranges is going to be from about the 25th through the 27th. So you should have these, if you order it today or tomorrow, you should have it in by the time we're going to start our videos. Plus, I did hear that Amazon is going to discontinue shipping things that are non-essential. Obviously, art supplies are a non-essential, so order them now instead of later if you're going to order, because they are going to run out of stock and they're not going to be restocking it for another 3 to 4 weeks, so that people who need essential items that they sell, that they have them in stock. I will check back with you probably in a couple of days and send y'all another video, so keep your eyes peeled. Bye.